Hi, my name is Kevin D. I'm the co-founder and designer of EVERGOODS, and I wanted to talk today just briefly about ballistic nylon. We've recently changed the main body textile on our entire Civic line from a balanced woven 500D air textured yarn to a balanced woven 840D ballistic yarn. There's a couple of reasons we did this. Primarily the 500D, we liked it because it had a matte, kind of dull appearance that was really strong and cool. The downside to that is that it picked up some dust and dirt a little more readily than we liked. So we were looking for a textile that was kind of easy to clean, still tight and strong and durable. I started looking at textiles with our main textile vendor. We were looking at a bunch of nylons. There was ballistic nylons. Some of you watching this are probably familiar with the history of ballistic nylon, that it was developed by DuPont to make flak jackets during World War II. This is before the advent of like Kevlar that was way better in that regard. So the ballistic is like stronger, more abrasion resistant, but what is ballistic? What about this makes this one ballistic nylon and this one not? And also you can get ballistics now in a variety of deniers, 840, 1050, 1680. These are all ballistic nylons. So what is ballistic nylon? One of the main characteristics that we found really attractive that I think is often overlooked is that ballistic nylon, the yarns in it are twisted before the textile is woven together. What does that do? Well, to demonstrate, this is just like a bunch of cord that goes back and forth, but this is supposed to sort of simulate a yarn bundle that would be in our textile. These are all the little filaments that make up the yarn bundle in the weave. So normal, I'm just going to put it here so that I've got one hand on it. So normal textile is just these straight yarns that weave back and forth together to make the weave. These yarns, these filaments, they are next to each other. You can kind of get your fingers in between them. They can kind of separate. And they can be plenty strong. But ballistic adds twist to this package. So when I put a bit of twist in this, now this yarn acts much more uniform. It's harder to poke my fingers in between it, to pull one out and pick it. So just the twisting makes it more durable in that regard. The twisting also adds abrasion resistance. If I was to untwist this, now these are just straight conventional yarns. If I had sandpaper here, if I abrade the top of this with sandpaper, you know, there's 3, 4, 5 yarns on the top here that are taking all of that abrasion just in 5 yarns. So those yarns are going to fail more quickly, and that'll be a failure due to abrasion. Now if I twist this yarn, if I rub this now, because the yarns are all twisted, they all get a little bit of surface area. So this abrasive force now is spread over and distributed by all the yarns in the bundle instead of just 1 or 2. So this will take a lot more abrasion before it fails, just because it's the destructive force is spread out. That's a primary benefit of ballistic, is that it's twisted. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Get twisted.